In this video, we are going to cover 3 Warren Buffett quotes that will break you free from your poor habits, mental fog, and stagnant behaviors that are keeping you broke. Welcome all to Affluent Advice, where we break down the words of the wealthy so you can become successful. Let's kick off the video right away with tip number 1. It is better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction. Warren Buffett. It is human nature to become a product of your environment. Family, where you live, and what you do for work all play their roles. However, something as simple as being strategic about who you form friendships with can make the difference between settling for mediocrity or springboarding to success. If all of your friends have low aspirations and are directionless when it comes to what they want to make of themselves, chances are they will remain stagnant for long periods of time, and they will certainly not mind if you keep them company as time slowly ticks by. Contrast that with surrounding yourself with friends who are out building companies and trying to make a name for themselves. Would you want to sit around and do nothing as your friends hit breakthroughs and milestones in life? You are allowed to outgrow people in your life. Just because you knew John Smith in high school doesn't mean you need to keep them in your circle of influence now. I'm not saying to burn bridges to meaningful relationships, but certainly be on the hunt for establishing better ones. Picture this. You're on a journey climbing the ladder of success. But what if I told you the fastest way up might be by forming bonds with those who have already reached impressive heights? Surrounding yourself with people who are more successful can be like getting a turbo boost for your own goals. How, you ask? Well, successful friends can share their experiences, strategies, and insights, giving you invaluable shortcuts and helping you avoid common pitfalls. It's like having a backstage pass to their knowledge. Imagine this library is your life, and every book on these shelves is a potential lesson. When you befriend someone more successful, it's like adding a whole new section of books filled with their wisdom and experiences. You learn from their achievements and mistakes, gaining insights that might have taken you years to discover on your own. This treasure trove of knowledge can propel you towards your goals at lightning speed. Success isn't just about one narrow path. It's a vast landscape of possibilities. When you befriend successful individuals, you open yourself up to new perspectives and ideas, expanding your own horizons. Maybe you're an aspiring entrepreneur, but your new friend is a world-class artist. Through their eyes, you'll see innovative ways to approach problems, ignite creativity, and think outside the box. This infusion of fresh ideas can set your imagination on fire. Let's face it, folks, the journey to success can sometimes feel like an uphill battle. But here's the exciting twist. When you befriend people who reached remarkable heights, their energy, drive, and motivation can be incredibly contagious. Think of it as your personal motivational squad. Surrounding yourself with go-getters will keep you fired up, inspired, and ready to conquer any obstacles that come your way. It's like having your own personal cheering section. Have you ever heard the phrase, "a rising tide lifts all boats"? Think of your 5 closest friends as boats, and the seawater as your income. Psychologically, you are hardwired to establish a sense of inclusion. If all your friends are in higher socioeconomic class than you, naturally, you will be more inclined to catch up and obtain that feeling of belonging. Meanwhile, if you are the friend that is figuratively setting this bar, you are much more likely to hang back so the gap doesn't widen. Speaking of bars, let's move on to Warren Buffett's second tip. And we'll get back to the rest of the tips in just a moment, but first I want to let you know that one way to support Affluent Advice is to click on the affiliate links in the description down below. Want to learn a way to take $1 and stretch it as far as possible? Transact Card is a Visa debit card attached to an FDIC-insured checking account that enables you to receive 1 Z-Buck for every US dollar that you spend. These Z-Bucks can then be redeemed within our own ecosystem called the Z Club, and within our ecosystem, Z-Bucks are valued at $1 US. The Z Club has everyday products and services that are much more affordable affordable using your Z-Bucks. An example being, a $53 box of diapers could be bought down by 50% by redeeming $27 in Z-Bucks. Get more information by clicking the link in the description, and if you are interested in becoming a digital branch office and taking part in an income opportunity by promoting the benefits of Transact Card, be sure to watch both videos on the site and click view details on the Transact Card income opportunity. Now back to the video. I don't look to jump over 7-foot bars. I look around for 1-foot bars that I can step over. Warren Buffett. Alright, picture this. You've got this incredible vision, a goal that gets your heart racing and your mind buzzing. You start researching, planning, and plotting, which is fantastic. But before you know it, you're drowning in a sea of information, second-guessing every move, and bam! Paralysis by analysis strikes. It's like quicksand for your dreams, sucking you in with too many choices and too much information. But worry not, because there's a way out. Introducing the magical jigsaw puzzle of success. Every lofty dream is like a puzzle waiting to be solved, and guess what? The key to conquering paralysis by analysis is to focus on those small but oh so important puzzle pieces. Think about it. When you tackle these smaller tasks, it's like finding that perfect puzzle piece. You're making progress and exhilarating. Plus, each tiny victory boosts your confidence, lighting a fire under you to keep going. Now, let's lace up our sneakers and hit the pavement of consistency. You see, my friends, the real secret sauce to overcoming analysis paralysis is to commit to doing those small, important tasks consistently. It's not about sprinting through a marathon, it's about setting a steady pace. By consistently chipping away at your tasks, you're building momentum and training your brain to focus on action, not overthinking. So, how do you build this unstoppable momentum? Break down your grand vision into bite-sized tasks and assign them specific dates. This way, you're creating a roadmap for success, with each task leading you closer to your dream destination. This one is extremely underrated, and I don't hear this concept being taught nearly enough. So many people in this world have an underlying desire to reach new heights and make something more of themselves and their financial situation. However, looking at things at a macro level can be overwhelming because people naturally fixate on some lofty goal like, I want to become a millionaire. But if you are broke, in debt, have bad credit, and have no assets, and no mentors in your life that show you the way, a generic and distant goal like millionaire status seems to be nothing but an astronomical dream. Break things down into micro-level goals that are much more achievable, and perhaps that will break down one of the psychological barriers, because usually the most difficult step towards actually committing to achieving your dreams will be the first one. Overwhelm is a paralysis that many aren't able to overcome. Take the first step. Focus on the day one goal, not the end goal. And even if you trip along the way, as you keep stacking smaller wins, your determination will fortify and push you to cross that lofty goal's finish line. And with my third Warren Buffett tip, it goes hand in hand with this. And that is, predicting rain doesn't count. Building arcs does. Warren Buffett. Imagine you're sitting in a classroom absorbing a professor's lecture on how to ride a bicycle. You diligently take notes on the mechanics of balancing, pedaling, and steering, but here's the catch. Until you actually get on the bike and start pedaling, you're not really learning how to ride. Similarly, when it comes to making money, knowing the strategies, tactics, and formulas is merely the theoretical foundation. In the classroom scenario, you're presented with theoretical knowledge about riding a bicycle and the mechanics of balancing, pedaling, and steering, and these concepts provide you with that mental understanding of how the bicycle works and what you need to do to ride it successfully. However, the theoretical knowledge alone doesn't translate into the physical ability to ride a bike. Similarly, in the realm of making money, you might acquire a wealth of theoretical knowledge about various financial strategies, investment techniques, and entrepreneurial principles. You might understand the concept behind budgeting, saving, investing, and generating income, but until you put this knowledge into action, you're essentially in the same position as someone who comprehends the theory of a bicycle and riding it, but never actually mounted a bicycle. Imagine you finally decide to take that theoretical knowledge about riding a bicycle and put it into practice. As you push off and start pedaling, you're likely to encounter challenges that you hadn't anticipated from a purely theoretical standpoint. You might wobble, struggle with balance, or feel uncertain about steering. These real-life experiences provide a level of insight that no amount of theoretical knowledge could have offered. Similarly, when it comes to making money, taking action exposes you to real-world scenarios, uncertainties, and challenges that theoretical knowledge cannot predict alone. You might encounter market fluctuations, unexpected expenses, or the need to pivot your business strategy. These experiences provide invaluable lessons and insights that contribute to your overall financial acumen. When learning to ride a bicycle, it is almost inevitable that you'll make mistakes along the way. You might stumble, fall, or take a wrong turn. However, each mistake is a learning opportunity. As you analyze what went wrong and make adjustments, you gradually improve your riding skills. Eventually, you gain the confidence and mastery required to ride smoothly. Likewise, in the world of finances, taking action often involves making decisions that might not always yield the desired outcome. You might invest in a venture that doesn't pan out, or you might make a financial decision that results in a setback. However, these mistakes offer invaluable lessons and insights that contribute to your growth as a financial decision maker. With each mistake, you refine your strategies and become better equipped to navigate wealth-building complexities. As you continue practicing and refining your bicycle riding skills, you transform from a novice into a competent rider. Your body and mind adapt to the act of riding and become second nature. The theoretical knowledge you've gained from the classroom becomes integrated with the muscle memory and practical understanding. Likewise, when you consistently take action in the pursuit of making money, you undergo a transformation. Your theoretical knowledge merges with real-world experience, honing your instincts, decision-making abilities, and entrepreneurial skills. You become not just someone who understands the theory of financial success, but an individual who can navigate the dynamic landscape of money-making with confidence and adaptability. In essence, the analogy of learning to ride a bicycle beautifully illustrates that while theoretical knowledge is the starting point, it is the practical application and continuous action that truly solidify your experience and drive tangible results. So don't just be content with knowing the theories. Get out there, put your knowledge to the test, and ride the exhilarating journey toward financial success. There you have it. If you follow Warren Buffett's 3 tips from this video, consider yourself vaccinated from 3 broke behaviors. Please subscribe to Affluent Advice for more amazing content and be sure to click on the related video on screen now.